The internet can be a scary place. Cyberbullying, harassment, and just about any other cybercrime you can think of has started to increase lately with the increase of internet activity from the average American. But there's one area of our society that is benefiting greatly from increased internet activity, and that is true crime. In recent decades, we've seen huge increases in people making true crime content, from TikTok videos to Facebook pages to YouTube videos to podcasts. True crime is a growing field, and it's succeeding because of the internet. People gather the information and research for these cases from the internet. People make videos and upload them to the internet for the world to see. Two of these people are Stephanie Harlow and Derek Levasseur. Stephanie Harlow is a true crime YouTuber, and Derek Levasseur is a retired police detective turned private investigator. They host this podcast together, and they've been doing it for years now. And over the years, they've grown more and more and more and gained more subscribers and more viewership than ever. They started a coffee company called Criminal Coffee Company. They sell coffee to their viewers and fans and just about anybody who loves coffee as much as they do. The proceeds of this company directly fund money to do DNA testing for cold cases. Without the internet, Derek and Stephanie wouldn't have been able to get the views and make the money to fund these projects. And through these projects, they've been able to solve cold cases, one of which is Preble Penny. Preble Penny was an unidentified body, and they didn't know who it was. For years, for decades, they had no idea. Derek and Stephanie offered up the money to do DNA testing. Turns out Preble Penny is actually a man named Albert Frost. They were able to do this DNA testing, find the identity of the unknown body, and return the remains of Albert Frost to his family. Without the internet, Derek and Stephanie wouldn't have been able to make the video about Preble Penny to gain awareness. Therefore, they wouldn't have been able to sell their coffee and then fund the DNA testing. The internet is bringing huge research into true crime and is opening true crime to a lot of people. And there's one case close to me that's had this exact same exposure. Cherry Mahan went missing in 1985. She was an 8-year-old girl who stepped off her bus at the end of her driveway, but never made it to her house. In the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, the case was really only talked about in the small town of Cabot where she disappeared from. I always heard about it, growing up only 5 minutes from where Cherry was. But recently, Nancy Grace caught wind of her case and covered it on national television. From there, rumors and murmurs started happening. Although nothing directly came out of Nancy Grace's coverage, a Facebook page was created dedicating to finding Cherry Mahan. Since then, hundreds of new tips and leads have come forward. The police are actively investigating her case again, and we're closer than ever to finding out what happened to Cherry Mahan. While the internet is scary, increased communication is scary, new types of crime are scary. In the world of true crime, the internet is benefiting victims and their families and helping them to get answers.